Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I always like to make difficult tricks a little bit easier to do. And I think this is going to be my 199th tutorial for this channel. So thank you all for watching and sticking around, and all of you that have subscribed, and especially all my channel members. I really appreciate your support. So you have a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled. Have a spectator select any card that they like. They can look at it, sign it if they want. They don't show you. You just take their card and just cut it into the middle of the deck and give a couple fancy cuts, a couple fancy shuffles, and you're gonna find their card with magic, just like every other tutorial. Now their card is in the middle, and I know that it's in the middle because I can even show you that their card is not on top of the deck. And if I just go through all these cards and ask and see if you see your card, you'll probably say no, because it's not on the top. The card's not in the middle or on the bottom either, because it's gotta be somewhere in the middle, because that's where I lost it in the deck. Now, I know it's in the middle because the cards are gonna tell me it's in the middle. If I just give a magic tap, spread out the cards, look at that, there is one card face up in the middle of the deck of cards. The 8 of spades. Was that your card? And that's the turnover reverse. Really easy to do. Now, before I show you how to do it, please, as always, like and subscribe to this channel and this video. I really appreciate it. I also like to give a shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support. And if you're looking to support this channel, you can do that all through the YouTube links below. Or if you're looking for cool magic tricks, you can go to thebestmagicshop.com and purchase something there that supports the channel as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, visit thebestmagicshop.com for some awesome magic tricks and gimmicks. You can also sign up for a newsletter to be notified of new tricks, discounts, and more. All at thebestmagicshop.com. Okay, now for the tutorial. The turnover reverse, really easy to do. All you're gonna need is a double-backed card. There's other ways of doing this trick. I just wanted to show you a really neat and easy way of doing this that doesn't use, a lot of sleight of hand, etc. You can make a double back card by, gluing two cards together, either the jokers or whatever cards you want to use. Split them and glue them together if you know how to split cards. Or from thebestmagicshop.com, you can buy either the 5-gaff card set or the 7-gaff card set. These are really cheap, and I offer really cheap shipping on these packets as well. And they come with double backs, pretty much all the gaff cards you need for a ton of tricks. And I think I even give you links to videos on how to do, like 15 tricks with the gaff cards as well, okay? And this will be one of them, actually. So you start off with your regular, normal deck of cards, and your double back will go on top of the deck. So because we're not using a lot of sleight of hand, you can shuffle the cards before you start the trick, as long as you maintain that double back card on top by always, shuffling that side last. So I'm just shuffling that side last, maintaining the double-sided card on the top. Now, have a spectator select a card. Now you're wondering, well, what if they're gonna pick the top card? You can, dribble down the cards, riffle down the cards like that, have them pick a card so you make sure that they're not picking the top card. 99 out of 100, they're not gonna pick the top card, but it's always that one person that does pick the top card. So have them select a card any way you want. Let's say they pick the 5 of clubs. You just take that card, place it on top of that double back card, and you can actually just not even cut the decks, like, not do any moves right now, and, say that their card's now gone somewhere in the middle, and then, but if you want to make it look like you're losing the card in the deck somewhere, just give the cards a cut, and this is what I did. Maintain a break, okay, above the selected card. This is where the selected card and the double back cards are on the bottom stack of the cards. So just cut, get a pinky break, and then just cut about half of this top stack, place them on the table, cut at your pinky break, place them on the table, and then just put the remaining cards back on top, and that'll give you to where your selected cards on the top and the double back cards right below that. You can shuffle as many times as you like, just as long as you maintain now those 2 cards on the top. So you have to shuffle 2 cards last, okay? So shuffle as many times as you want, maintaining those cards on the top, okay? So we're still here. Select a card, double back card. Now just riffle down, about 10 cards. It doesn't matter how many you do, just, a stack of cards, reverse, turn them over, and then say, you're explaining to the spectator their card's not on the top, and then go through one by one. And I like to hold, this is my left hand, this is my right hand. I like to hold the cards and just peel them off one by one, just like that. And what that does is that helps maintain the double back card on top of their selected card. When you get here, this is that double back card, and their selected card is now face up below it. So you want to not flash that as you're dealing the cards out. So you show that their card's not on the top, place these cards back on the top. Now their card is, 10 cards or however many you cut down from the top. And then you can show the bottom cards too. Same procedure, peeling one off and dealing them down on the table and just showing that they're not on their selected cards not on the bottom. Go about 10 cards, and then you can just drop these cards on top of those cards, and now your card is going to be somewhere in the middle of the deck. Now you just turn the deck over, give it a magic tap. When you spread the cards out, their selected card will now be face up in the middle somewhere. Was that your card? And of course, this card right here is the double back card, so you're gonna have to ditch it or just do another trick that requires a double back card, which you can cut the cards here. Now that's on the bottom, and now easily to ditch, okay? So that's where the double back card will be when you're done with the trick, okay? Nice and easy. I mean, it's just an easy way of how to reverse a selected card that makes it look like, you're some kind of wizard, but you're not doing really a whole lot of sleight of hand. So if you have any comments or questions, let me know below in the video in the comment section. I do respond to those. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this video and this channel. I really appreciate it. And until next time.